The top of Division 2 took on the league champions Arsenal, who are bang on form after hitting 15 goals in 3 games. If that wasn't enough, they just signed Crystal Palace striker Ian Wright for £2.5 million, and he played tonight. Commentators at Leicester, Jimmy Greaves and Alan Parry.
Arsenal's record signing Ian Wright gets an early debut because of an ankle injury suffered by leading scorer Alan Smith, the former Leicester striker, who won't know too many of this present Filbert Street lineup. It's changed a lot in the 4 seasons since Smith left. The side now managed by the former Aston Villa star Brian Little, who's abandoned his normal sweeper system tonight in favour of a more attacking formation, and he promises that Leicester are geared for goals, not caution. Well, Arsenal are missing 3 of their normal first-choice players. Nigel Winterburn joins Smith on the injury list. His replacement at left-back will be Michael Thomas, and Anders Limpar is suspended, so Perry Groves will operate on the right flank. Arsenal in a rich scoring vein at the moment, 15 goals in their last 3 games. Tonight's referee, one of the few who brings a much-needed sense of humour to the job, Neil Midgley of Bolton. So a terrific atmosphere in this famous old ground as Leicester City, 3rd in Division 2 and with a 100% record at home, kick off against Arsenal, the league champions, currently 7th in the 1st Division. Arsenal in their change strip tonight as Lee Dixon concedes the first throw, and there's going to be tremendous noise behind the home team. Always a smashing atmosphere here on the big occasion. Dixon got that first header away as well, and Rocastle helping to clear Arsenal territory. Good deep run by Merson. Forward to Wright, the new man, who couldn't quite return the favour. And this is Tommy Wright, the number 9 for Leicester City. Kelly, the former West Ham player, plays at number 10. And although he kept the ball in then, he couldn't find a teammate. A bewildering few days for the new man, Ian Wright, but he's really relishing the opportunity to perform on the biggest stage of all. Thomas. Looking for Wright, who was a bit uncertain about it, and Poole profited from that uncertainty. Good ball by Mills to Kitson, who gives it away. Davis. Mills with the interception. James got it wrong. It drops for Campbell. He's beaten Walsh. And this is great play. Oh, good save. Well, they know all about how dangerous Kevin Campbell can be here. He was on loan to them a couple of seasons ago and was a big success, scoring 5 goals in 11 games. And they nearly gifted him a goal then, did Leicester. Excellent goalkeeping by Poole. Adams beaten to it. Rocastle gets the ball straight back in. James' clearance is skied, and Mills takes no risks.
Yeah, good strong run by Kevin Campbell this. He took the player on, turned him inside out, and it was a great save by Kevin Poole. It was a good height for him, but well anticipated, kept Leicester in the game.
And Poole has it safely again from the resulting corner. Gibson getting it forward. The interception by Dixon, but it runs back again to Leicester. Wright showing some good pace down that left-hand side. And now Gibson. Spreads play to Kitson. It's a good ball if it stays in, and he kept it in. Did he? Well, it eventually travelled out in any case. Wright has slipped over again. I think he might want to change his boots at half-time. The new man keeps falling over on the surface. It's obviously a bit slippery after the rain we've had in the last 24 hours. Dixon in possession. Merson took it at full stretch and never really had much hope of doing anything with it in that position. Cleared by Mills, touched on by Kelly. And it's good play again, and Kelly's got it forward. Gibson just won't get there ahead of David Seaman. He saw the danger from a long way off and reacted splendidly.
Actually, that was the best chance Leicester have created, really. Probably just a couple of yards too far in front. Seaman read it well. Give Seaman credit.
Back now for Leicester. Gordon. That's a good little ball out to Wright on the far side, and that's a good cross. Seaman, one-handed, took it almost off the head of Kitson. That'll encourage Leicester City.
Good cross. David Seaman coming out at full stretch. Gets a touch to it, gets it away. Leicester looking a bit livelier now.
Campbell, Rocastle, good ball. Groves. Wright and Campbell looking for the cross. But he again was guilty of not delivering it quick enough, perhaps. At the other end, Kelly trying to give Adams problems. And he has done. And he's got round the defender. Oh, it's a splendid goal! David Kelly has given Leicester the lead. But wait, the referee has ruled it out for a push on the Arsenal captain.
Whoa! I can only say that I'm astounded by this. I don't see really any problem in that. I think Tony Adams went for the ball. Kelly legitimately won it. I thought that was a super goal.
Mills gets it back. Hit long towards Kelly. The header down to Kitson. Oldfield. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, great goalkeeping by David Seaman. And in any case, the linesman had flagged for offside, but he didn't know that. He had to make that interception.
There's some funny decisions going on here. That's a good ball in by foot. I can't see this. I think when the ball was played, nobody was offside there, and it demises Seaman's effort, really, because it was a great save.
Wright. Campbell up with him. He's going alone, though, Wright. Good effort. Good save again. Could have been his debut goal for Ian Wright.
Good run, powerful, very fast Ian Wright. And another great effort. And a good save by Kevin Paul again. Certainly the goalkeepers are in the game here.
Leicester get it clear. Right. They don't touch him here. And he's done well to find Oldfield. He was finally belted to the ground when he played the ball away. Platt now in support. A lot of players in the box. Gibson's one of them. Knocked clear of him by Linegan. But he can hurl the ball in quite a distance, Tony James. In towards Walsh on the near post. We've got it well. Thomas knocking it clear. That's a tremendous weapon, that long throw for Leicester. Kitson playing it in. Rocastle under pressure with an excellent ball clear. And that's good defending by Platt now. Another man who's been around a lot, back with his hometown club now, after playing for 7 different league clubs. Nicky Platt now. Wright touching it on to Merson. Tried to get it back to him and failed. Gibson. Oh dear, straight to Davis. Could he be made to pay for that? This is Wright. That's a great effort, and he scored! From absolutely nothing, Ian Wright has paid off the first tiny part of that huge transfer fee.
Well, that would be a great relief to Ian Wright, wouldn't it? And he actually, in many ways, as an Arsenal player, has deserved it. A great shot there, none of the Leicester lads actually closed him down sufficiently, and that really was a marvellous effort, curled into the near post.
So in the last minute of the first half, the debut boy, Ian Wright, has given the league champions Arsenal the lead. It's a good kick by the goalkeeper. Adams gets it clear. Davis, Gibson and Rocastle battling away. It comes to Oldfield. Ooh, that was close. Linnigan turned it back. Couldn't have known Kelly was right behind him. The end of the first half, which started slowly but really came to life in the last 20 minutes. Ian Wright's goal in the final minute of the half, giving Arsenal the lead. Leicester City had what looked a good goal ruled out. There's plenty of life in this game yet. At half-time at Filbert Street, it's Leicester City 0, Arsenal 1. Well, reaching for the moon is the target of every major club in football, and Arsenal, league champions twice in the last 3 seasons, and League Cup finalists twice in 5 years, are better equipped than most to get there. They've got the money to spend, of course, on new players like Ian Wright, 2.5 million, and it's the new man's goal that separates these teams as the second half gets underway. Leicester City now attacking from right to left, in the blue shirts and white shorts, and taking hope from that disallowed goal that they can at least salvage something from this game to keep the second leg at Highbury alive. This is Wright. That's a foul, but play on, says Mr. Midgley. Rocastle's tackle, throw in.
I want us to say that it's going to be an uphill task for Leicester City now. They've had their goal that should have stood. It isn't. Arsenal don't give away too many, as we all know.
Well, a lot of animation on the Leicester City bench. Brian Little with a couple of ex-Aston Villa favourites in John Gregory, and standing up Alan Evans, his coaches. Wright. Foul by Groves. Mills will take the kick. Walsh got up well, and they didn't know where it was as it bounced down to Gordon. Ball took so long to hit the deck that Gordon didn't really have time to get a clear sight of the target.
Yeah, you're feeling that if Leicester do get a goal, it's got to be this way. They seem unable to penetrate Arsenal. It looks like getting it in the box and hoping that the ball comes down and someone can get a strike.
Merson, right to one side of him, Campbell to the other. Oh, that was again excellent defending by Walsh, because if he'd let Campbell get away from him then, Leicester could have been 2 down. Linnigan takes it off Gordon. Davis, brilliant play, then he slips. Gibson. Gibson looked strong here, and Merson pursued him all the way. I think he felt he might have been fouled then. Seaman coming out of his goal and getting away with it. Campbell, who just about got a hold of it. Did he inside the penalty area? The referee's looking at his linesman to check, and his linesman says yes, he did. Otherwise, he could have been in trouble. That's amazing, because it went straight from one goalkeeper to the other via Campbell.
Yes, the keeper comes out well here, really. Campbell's through. He's got to be sharp. He is sharp. And benefit of the doubt given to him there by Neil Midgley after consulting his linesman.
Tommy Wright given the room to make a complete turn. Thomas getting it clear before Kitson comes in. Leicester have a throw. That'll encourage the home crowd to get behind them again. And it'll no doubt encourage Tony James to launch another one of his long, long throws into the box. Again and again towards Walsh. Walsh felt he was pushed as the ball came in then. I thought he had a reasonable pace as well, but player's gone on. Kitson, nice turn. Tried to get it back from Oldfield. I think we can look again, Jimmy, at the possible penalty from that corner.
Yeah, I think so. It definitely is. Definitely ends up at the back of the net.
Platt now. Firmly away by Linnigan. Wright. Oh, he's done well here, Wright. Oh, excellent play by Wright. Well, it took a superb save by David Seaman to stop Tommy Wright scoring what would have been an absolutely brilliant goal.
This is a super effort from Tommy Wright here. He collects the ball, takes the Arsenal players on, and this is what they've got to do, Leicester. Beats two men, nearly ruck on Tommy, but never mind. Good save by Alan Seaman.
Thomas had to keep going then because Kitson was right behind him. And this will mean another long throw by Tony James, and each one of his throws so far have caused Arsenal problems. In again towards Walsh, but he couldn't quite get there. It comes back to Kitson though, and Wright the only one to react here. Oh, that was unlucky again. But Arsenal counter-attack with real pace. Groves. Wright's made a splendid run. Oh, that's a good turn. He just couldn't get the shot in at the end of it. At least not sufficiently well to trouble Poole.
Good counter-attack by Arsenal there. Good ball laid in by Perry Groves to Ian Wright, who, and this is the difference, look at the speed of movement of the player. One touch and round, and not a good shot, but a great opportunity created.
This is Wright. Campbell and Merson in the middle for him. It was a good run. The shot blocked. Merson couldn't get onto it cleanly enough to have a strike on goal. But Arsenal looking lively again now after a pretty docile 10 minutes or so. Davis has given away the free kick. And as we move into the last few minutes here, Leicester may as well commit as many men forward as they can. One down in the home leg of this Rumbelows tie. There's no point in worrying about conceding a second at this stage.
Well, the booing's just flashed up because Ian Wright has just been named Rumbelows man of the match. I can't agree with that. I think Steve Walsh, like yourself, Alan, has had an outstanding game. Looks like Andy's got a cut eye. Andy Linnigan.
Is how it happened, I think, Jim.
Yeah, the ball comes in, obviously. It's a 50-50. Oh, yeah.
And to take the place of the injured Andy Linnigan, David O'Leary. You feel that overall Leicester almost deserved to get something out of this game. Platnow's cross, and they've gone behind.
Alan, I think they're very unlucky to be one goal down. One has to say that Leicester City have had as much of this game as what Arsenal have, and had the ball gone their way. And that's that.
And they've got something, and it's the man we've been saying all along who deserved the man of the match title. Snatched an equaliser in the dying seconds. It's the captain, Steve Walsh, who's beaten David Seaman, and Leicester have got what they deserve.
They certainly have. You can't argue with this. It is exactly what Leicester deserve. Our man of the match, Walsh, in there. Super effort. Great. It's just what was wanted, and no more, as we keep saying, than Leicester City worthily deserved.
What a tremendous header, no question. Arsenal will want to keep possession now, first and foremost. And there, in fact, is the final whistle. So a splendid cup tie ends on a high note for the second division team, Leicester City. They forced an equaliser in the dying seconds through their inspirational captain, Steve Walsh, to cancel out Ian Wright's goal for Arsenal in the first half. A draw, very much a just outcome to this tie. Most people would expect the league champions to wrap it up in the second leg at Highbury in 2 weeks' time, but they'll know they've been in a game tonight. Final score, Leicester City 1, Arsenal 1. I suppose the one thing you would have dreamed of happening was a goal. Just tell us how it came about.
I think Paul Davis got it, and he just knocked it into me on the edge. I think I slipped over, then I got up and I just hit it for the far post, really.
This is the stage you've been looking for. I get the feeling you're going to enjoy it.
Hopefully, yeah. It's been a long time coming, but, I'm finally here, so hopefully I can fulfil my potential now.
Yeah, what a way to start his Arsenal career. Ian Wright talking there to Alan Parry.
Losing his legs before finding the target. His shot seemed locked on course for the upright in the net. Arsenal 1-up at half-time. And 1-up close to full-time, just a minute remaining when they lost Leicester captain Steve Walsh, and he found an equaliser and a few friends to celebrate it with.
0, Arsenal 4, and a real champagne afternoon for Ian Wright. The £2.5 million man celebrating his Arsenal League debut with a second-half hat-trick. Wright really could do no wrong. It was his 39th minute shot, partially saved by Tim Flowers, that led to David Rocastle opening Arsenal's account. But the second half belonged to Wright alone. The former Crystal Palace striker scored twice in 5 minutes. Limpar and Smith, the providers there, and then completed his hat-trick 17 minutes from the end after Flowers had done well to block Smith's angled drive. Final score, Southampton 0, Arsenal 4.
Leeds, and then 4 clubs on 17 points, separated by goal difference only. Arsenal moving up 4 places by virtue of that 4-0 win at Southampton this afternoon, which puts Southampton just 1 off the bottom. Bottom spot, of course, still occupied by Sheffield United, 0-0 at home to Wimbledon today. That's the top and bottom of the First Division this season.
For them at Southampton, his run set up David Rocastle for their first goal. And just after half-time, he sprung Southampton's offside trap to score himself. Wright outpaced the Southampton defence 6 minutes later to make it 3-0. The former Palace player was nearly left out of the side by manager George Graham, but he justified his selection with a hat-trick. Liverpool failed to win again at Anfield despite taking an early lead.
Save from Woods, Houghton, and Liverpool take the lead. McManaman. 2 or 3 players come towards him. Rush! Oh, that's a fabulous save. Chris Woods. It's a searching cross, and suddenly Harks. Superb header. Worthington's cross, and up.
Timing the pass to perfection, and nobody was going to get in the way of that finish. Wright's second was just as clinical. Watch out for a superb touch from Alan Smith before Wright goes on to make the rest look easy. And inside 27 minutes, the hat-trick is duly completed. Again, Smith plays a major part in it. Flowers makes the save, but guess who's there for his hat-trick and Arsenal's 4th.
And have a look what Ian Wright's goals have done for Arsenal. Up there into the top 3, Manchester United now